John, gallop Foxwedge at Moonee Valley this morning in readiness for Friday night's William Reid. What are your thoughts on the gallop?
Look, he's just at a stage now. He's got fit and just needs a sort of morning out, which he had. And he's pulled up well, and he's coming to a peak third up. So he's done plenty of work before now, and I think probably for him, inside 2 weeks is probably more suitable. He's a big gross colt, and probably going to the new market. He got a bit above himself, and we just raced that bit fresh. But he's coming in this morning and walk around like he should walk around, nice and relaxed, and hopefully that reflects in his performance on Friday night.
Is this morning the first time he's had a look at the valley?
It's his second time at the valley. I had a look at the valley before the new market, and it's probably a good opportunity to bring him there twice if he can, in my experience, particularly for Sydney horses. So he's got around it really good, and like I said, he's just a lot more relaxed here this morning, having been here before, and I think it was definitely beneficial coming the second time.
Your happiness levels with both those runs in the new market and the Lightning, from all reports, were pretty good.
Yeah, look, I thought I was really proud of him in all his runs. He's been very, very positive. The effort was there in the new market. The execution was poor, and it reflected ultimately. So, when we're happy with his effort, we just got to make sure he does everything right on Friday night. And I'm sure that'll happen. Like I said, inside 2 weeks, it's just his attitude's that little bit better, and for a young colt, it's a little bit more suitable.
Is he as good as what you can have him at the moment?
Yeah, definitely. I thought probably the best of his career he was going into the new market. So, he's just maintained that level going forward into the William Reid, as you'd expect, third up.
Without seeing Noms or the field yet, have you got any idea how this race is going to be run with Haylist in it again?
Yeah, well, obviously, buffering and Haylist will turn up, so there's going to be genuine speed. As you saw in the new market, both those contestants on the lead. We actually probably sat outside him or even in front of him a bit in the new market, but it's probably more beneficial for us to take a trail, and ideally if we can take a trail between those two horses, that'll be more suitable for us, and then see if we can spring a bit of a surprise late.
Do you feel that that's as close as he's going to get to Haylist in the new market, given the big weight difference compared to what he faces weight for Reid Friday night?
No, I thought like I said, Craig said he was out on his feet with 400 to go in the new market, so for him to hold on and hold his spot there was probably really good effort. Like I said, for us to beat him, we're going to have to stalk him, and in the new market we probably led him, if anything, on his outside, and that's probably not the way to beat him. If we're going to beat him, we're going to have to get a little pull in the weights and get a drag off his back, and try and spring on him late.
Of all the Melbourne tracks, do you think the Valley will be the one that might suit him the best?
No, actually, I think he's a better straight horse. So really, it was a big opportunity lost the other day for us. So, but he'll get around the valley. He's a very adaptable colt, and nothing sort of phases him really. If anything, he probably likes a bit of cut in the ground. So this is a very forgiving surface.
So what are you looking for? Say dead sort of track for him, not too firm?
Whatever. They usually prepare it that here, dead 4, and that's sufficient enough given it for him.
And does he head to Sydney for the carnival there after Friday night?
Yeah, you go to Sydney for either the Galaxy or the TJ, and back at home, and looking forward to getting him there.
Have you kept him down here in Melbourne all the way through and kept him settled?
Yeah, we have. Look, the facilities of Flemington are first class, and he's thrived down here.
So what are your confidence levels like going into Friday, knowing that there were a few issues? Everything didn't go to script last start.
Well, obviously we need to turn that around. I mean, confidence levels going into the second against the second best spinner in the world. You've got to be a little bit mindful of that.
Yeah.
So, but all we can do is get our own house in order, which we will have. Nash will be back on him, and we'll have the horse in the best order we can have, and we definitely got that. So if that's good enough to win, well, okay, Sarah.